How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I'm your host, FaZe Crypto, and we're looking at a $4,700 Bitcoin right now. We're, of course, looking at a lot of big news happening in the cryptocurrency space. A bit of a redemption certainly happening in the crypto sphere. We've got numerous articles. Bitcoin surges as cryptocurrency market suddenly springs to life, and certainly this would be a great time for a research video. I figured we'd do this one live. Always interesting to look at the top performers at times like these. Of course, at the time of making this video, we're looking at the rankings are pretty interesting to see. I'd say we've got a repo coming in at the top, up 118%. Metaverse ETP up 27.84. Pretty interesting stuff happening in the cryptocurrency sphere. I think that it's very interesting to see a lot of these different things that have been leading up to this current thing. I'm sure this is a pretty welcome shift in how people have been watching crypto and all these different things advancing various. So is this the Bitcoin comeback? Bitcoin briefly tops 5K in an overnight surge. Bitcoin price spiked higher Thursday, briefly topping $5,000 mark for the first time in nearly 5 months, in a move that has left the market research bewildered by this mysterious surge. Then I think it's great that we see stuff like this happening, especially with a lot of these different people who weren't necessarily believers in cryptocurrency now kind of have to eat their words. Of course, I still expect things to get worse before they get better. I think that this is nice. Of course, we've got people who've been believers in cryptocurrency right from the beginning, who've been on board with this kind of stuff, and it is nice to see. So here we go again. Bitcoin hits highest level since last December. This is an interesting article as well. Volatility has roared back into the world of digital currency after keeping a fairly low profile for the past few months. Bitcoin exploded yesterday, with its value gaining 17% in 30 minutes. Congratulations to everybody who was accumulating, and it is nice to see this volatility still in the crypto space, and definitely makes me nostalgic thinking back to 2018, 2017, and hopefully we can continue with this sort of price movement. And it is interesting to see. So there did not appear to be a specific reason for the surge other than improving investor sentiment in digital currencies. Bitcoin has been trading steadily at the 3,500 to 3,800 range for several months after its collapse last year. Began to show signs of life in March, with a first monthly gain since July 2018. Once it topped 4,000 yesterday, buyers went into a frenzy that could happen again if it lingers above 5,200 for any length of time. Now the news is encouraging for Bitcoin enthusiasts. That's us. It's us Bitcoin enthusiasts, us cryptocurrency fans are certainly happy to see this happening. I think it is a good sign for what we could expect to see, in the future with the development of digital currencies, and of course the overall reputation that they've built up until this point. This article goes on to say, but it might be premature. Remember, you guys, I mean, that's sort of another reason why I wanted to make this live stream. I mean, there's obviously people who FOMO into it and don't think that we'll ever get a shot at those old levels again. And I mean, I'm not going to be able to give you guys direction either way. I mean, we don't know if we'll ever see the $3,000 Bitcoin again, or if it'll go to 2,000 before it actually springs to full prominence. I mean, all these things are relative. I mean, you just look at that spike that we saw, though. It is making a visible line on the chart, which is a cool thing to see. And I think, I agree. A lot of people were sleeping on the this recent comeback, but I'll tell you, it is a good thing. It is good to be. It does feel good to be a cryptocurrency enthusiast with this type of stuff popping off. I mean, I don't doubt for a second that digital currency. I think digital currency has a strong future. I was wide awake when this happened. I was, on my computer. I had actually just bought some Cardano, and this happened. So, and anybody holding repo is certainly feeling pretty good about themselves right now, with all these different things happening, around us. But I think, even if it kicks that back down to 3K range, just shows these things won't move like stocks. I agree with that sentiment. I think people get cryptocurrency confused with stocks, but no more. I mean, right now with all these different developments that are happening, I mean, the technology hasn't been sleeping. The people have been. It's not that. I think that to a certain extent, we can expect to see some pretty interesting developments in the crypto space. It starts with this sort of stuff, and of course, we're on the front line of people who are just feeling every bump in the road. But I think that we have to still, you got to give yourselves credit at some point. I mean, we are early adopters in this space. So, I mean, well, we do sort of feel those uncomfortable bumps in the road at the same time. We are, there's definitely some activity, some health in the market, which is always something cool to pay attention to. Something pretty awesome in that same regard. So, I mean, of course, this isn't the end-all be-all of the cryptocurrency space. I mean, we still have a long way to go, but I mean, it is interesting to look at the speculation that we have from these articles. So in the last 2 hours, Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market has erased what was one of the longest bear markets in crypto history. I think that these just north movements are sort of it's in cryptocurrency's fashion to just move right up. I mean, these slow crawling these slow to a crawl theories are sort of outside of the fashion of what we do see crypto doing. I think that in a large sense we have it's sort of interesting to see how we can cover all this ground, really, covering what took months to happen. But yeah, shorts got decimated, in the past few hours. Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto, raced what was the bear market crypto history, and erased from the minds of everyone, and one of the most triumphant returns to form ever displayed. The entire market added $20 billion in the coffers, and Bitcoin pumped 15%, jumping from 4,200 to 4,800. So it is a good start, don't get me wrong. It's a very, very good start. But we need more. 4,000. If you told me that we were going to be happy about 4,800 just a couple of months ago, I would have said that you were crazy. But as things go in cryptocurrency, we're going to see it get pumped. We're going to see it get dumped. And then we're going to have to see it all happen again. Bitcoin could skyrocket in the coming years, climbing more than 1,000% to 50K as millennials inherit the wealth of baby boomers, according to Ryan, co-founder of CEO of Cryptocurrency Research. I think that's also what we're saying. Young people understand that the future is digital currency has its place. I think as the wealth is transferred to the younger generations, more and more confidence will definitely be pouring into the cryptocurrency space, which is also pretty exciting to see. We've got millennials stated to receive trillions of dollars through the great wealth transfer. He noted in a tweet, many expect this demographic to receive 30 trillion, he stated, and if only 1% of this sum, 300 billion, goes into digital currencies, crypto will be a multi-trillion-dollar asset class. And I think it is interesting to begin there, with that sort of sentiment. There are certainly a lot of very interesting things brewing in the background, a lot of theories bouncing around, and I think that on the global stage we do have a very interesting development to look forward to, and this is definitely a sign of that. The smart monkey knows that crypto is not ready, according to this article. But as an investor, I want to get in on it before it's time. Obviously, we are early adopters, and we have to pay the price of the uncertainty. But at the same time, with high risk comes high reward. We've got XRP exchange traded product goes live on Swiss 6 exchange, an exchange traded product ETP tracking the price of XRP cryptocurrency has gone live on Switzerland's market. So in the background, cryptocurrency is is a sleeping giant. That's going to be the theme of this live stream. But of course, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, this video is not financial advice. Of course, I'm not your dad. But yeah, all that being said, this is a noteworthy confidence booster, to say the least. Always nice to see the market spring to wakefulness. But no, I've been up all night watching the markets, you know, just watching all the price movement. But all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.